Tofufu back.
Tofufu is back. Hey. We back with a new episode. So we gave you Sailorr for Dummies, part 1, part 2. Now we're gonna give you a full review, reaction of the album. And I think you have a question for me.
Who's your favorite Asian?
My favorite Asian. I would say my favorite Asian, if we're talking full Asian, Michelle Yeoh. If we're talking Rush Hour, Jericho.
Both great choices. Michelle Yeoh, undeniable legend.
Yeah.
Is she my favorite Asian?
What?
I gotta think of it. All right, so favorite Malaysian? Shensia.
Oh damn, I actually expected you to say something.
That girl is Korean and Jamaican. That's what's up. We claim her.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
Shensia.
You know what? I can't be mad at that. Like, I always liked it.
Yeah. Favorite full Asian besides my mom.
Yeah.
Is or my grandma.
Yeah. Shout out to grandmas.
Yeah.
Tony
Lung.
Yeah.
We rock with Tony Lung.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say Jackie. But it's a different type of actor. Because it's action movies. But Jackie is like...
Yeah.
Back to the question, I already answered, so you guys know. Like, now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite Asian actress, rapper,
All right. Number 1, Bruce Lee. Come on.
Ooh, that's a great take.
Right? Yeah.
I can't even say anything. Like,
philosophy, icon, acting, martial arts, all the,
He encompasses
just very interesting, very relevant today's episode. An integration of I don't want to just say East and Western philosophies, but he integrates just an evolution of culture that is informed by obviously his roots and ancestries, but also he has a perspective from the West, and being in America that he also has morphed into how he presents himself. So obviously Bruce Lee, shout out to the GOAT.
No, okay. I was like that.
Great. Next one I'll say is Bobby Lee. Because
my god,
he's so fucked up. He's so fucked up that I think he gives permission to Asians to also be fucked up.
How do you go from Bruce Lee to Bobby Lee? It's like going from from serenity to war. Like,
Listen, Bobby Lee is like the odd cousin in the family that's like, hey, what the fuck is Bobby doing?
You know what?
But you just appreciate him.
Bobby Lee is low-key the Asian Kanye. I said what I said. The only difference, he hasn't gone as far as Kanye yet.
He's done some crazy shit. Let's just say
very crazy shit. For anyone who knows Bobby Lee, I don't think you need to explain. Like, you just like go watch him, watch his podcast, his videos. He's fucking funny. He's fucking hilarious.
Yes, but it helps take the pressure off Asians in general to be like, you have to be classy and presentable, and you have to shower. And you have to
where is showering?
That guy looks like he doesn't shower every other day, or even
And and by the way, for anyone watching, showering is not a race thing. Regardless of ethnicity, shower every fucking day.
I wasn't making a race thing. I was just,
you kind of did. Everyone watching, white, black, Asian, indigenous, please shower. Also because like we take the subway sometimes, and like I don't want to smell you and shit like that.
Anyways, so Bobby Lee.
Okay. The second answer was kind of wild, but
hey, it's all good. It's all good.
In a weird way, I guess it makes sense.
All right, so we have our first studio audience today.
We do have a guest member of the audience today.
Yeah, I won't say her name, but friend of the show. So who's your favorite Asian? You need to think about it. You think about it. Just buffer. We'll come back.
We will come back. Commercial break. Thank you.
Cue the applause. We have been on a new artist, up and coming artist.
Yes.
How would you classify her sound? Would you say R&B?
I would say basically new wave alternative R&B. She does like a mix between R&B and I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of like what Bryson Tiller did in 2015 when he invented trap soul, but she's pushing it further.
Okay.
Into something more melodic. I would say she's a blend between Bryson Tiller and the girl from the UK. That girl, light-skinned girl from the UK. Pink Pantress.
Yes.
Exactly.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Shout out to our studio audience.
Exactly.
You saved us.
So if I had to describe her for you guys, like
I got you. Okay.
Like we said in like the Sailorr for Dummies, like she's definitely like a bit of Kali Uchis, a bit of SZA.
Yes.
But there's definitely like that Pink Pantress and Bryson Tiller like thing in her mixed together, and that's basically Sailorr.
All right.
They have like a bit of trap soul and this very, I don't want to use the word cutesy, but like almost cartoonish
persona. There's definitely cartoon type, vibes in there.
All
right, so we're doing a Sailorr breakdown today.
We are doing a Sailorr breakdown.
She has dropped her debut project from Florida's Finest. Out just a few days, fresh right now.
Dropped on May 9th, very fresh. So we're going to listen to that for y'all. What we know of her, we really like it. I think so. But there's always like, a song where it's like, But hopefully we'll like it, and then we'll present that to you. If your feelings are hurt, that's your fault because you chose to watch. And second thing though.
every chance you get, you're like, I'm going to insult the viewer somehow. Like whatever opportunity I get.
I'm not insulting the viewers. I'm just warning them that this is not a safe space. So like, if you have questions for us, we will respond. I'm not saying it's safe. Like, so yes.
I'm glad you're going back to therapy.
Yes, I am. Okay. So
shall we start the project?
We should start a project. Like, we chose like our favorite Asian. We still need like an answer from the audience. But in the meantime, we will wait and we will play Soft Girl Summer, the first song of this project.
Listen through.
Let's go.
I like this intro.
Yeah, I like it too.
I actually might need to turn it up.
You told me kick rocks on
turn it up a little bit.
Flip-flops till you feel low.
Yeah, turn it up.
I don't give a fuck, there's lip gloss on the blood. It's my last piece of frontal. I gotta fix my frontal before you try and take a picture with me. I'll use the body in my bed so I can harbor some heat. And we listen, don't judge, it's another soft girl summer.
Okay.
It's a good intro.
That's a really good intro. I'm actually impressed. That's like you're driving somewhere, you have the ocean or the sea.
It's surprisingly pleasant.
It's amazing. Like. These boys catching strays, always.
I like cigarettes paired with high-reach sex. I don't care how bad it is for me, cause my Twitter. I
like the writing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The writing is really good.
Talk sweet to me. I can't help it. I like butter on my biscuits. I admit it. So touch these ivory legs. I don't care if we met just yesterday.
It's well arranged.
Yeah,
the production.
Honestly, whoever produced this, they did an amazing job.
Like the drums fit perfectly.
Yeah.
Melody is not too much.
And even, I mean, it's done to say because of the title, but her voice is so like soft and so like relaxing. Like, I feel like it's like the perfect song when it's like 30 degrees, ice cream, like, you're like walking, reminiscing like an ex of yours, one tear, perfect.
Always with the one tear.
It's important to feel your emotions.
Alright, little strings outro, okay.
Okay.
Solid. Let's bring back my trauma. That violin.
Like literally, Oh my god,
that's sick.
Okay.
That's good. That's a good intro.
So that was
good intro.
Honestly, 10/10 so far. Like I mean, flawless for a song.
Yeah.
I literally don't have much to say, but it was a great intro.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is gonna be like this project is gonna be like summer meets depression. like, you know, meets melancholy, meets being
summer melancholy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know,
okay, I see it.
That's the vibe that I'm getting from this
see it.
project. Like,
Okay.
you know, like a lot of regrets,
Okay.
a lot of sunshine.
Or
Like,
you're
you
about
know,
to embark on a summer of regrets.
Like, you know,
but you're like, no, let's do this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, so for
Right.
you guys watching, we will be crying together.
We'll be praying for you.
We're praying for you. Like, you know, God loves you. Let's do this. Second song.
Not that God loves you.
Like, you know, God is good.
We're not with the Church of Loud Distance.
Oh my God.
Right.
Okay, second song. We won't play the entire song.
You, me, all my friends, take up all my planes. Fresh pearls on my
I know you don't like it as much as me, but I fuck with this song.
At least you put on the front when you're listening. At least you include your words that show me tonight. Transparency is what I crave within. Say pressure makes diamonds. Yeah, you just like me, got me locked in.
So far, cohesive.
Yeah.
Goes well. It goes the theme of the album, the
It
vibe.
really goes well, yeah. Especially like transition from the first song to this song, it flows.
She's bringing the brass.
Sincerity in my diamond zone. Sincerity in my diamond. Sincerity in my.
Damn, you really like this song.
Oh, this song, that might be my favorite song of hers.
Yeah.
Like, you know, every time I listen to this, you know, like that cliche of like someone in the music video by the window, and then you're like, just like the memories playing in your mind, and then like,
Damn, what memories?
like, huh?
What memories you talking about?
You guys are not supposed to know that.
There's those 2019 days.
Yo!
2019.
Let's just say summer of 2019 was life-changing.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. You know.
It's all up to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just like me, are we locked in?
It's cool though.
No, it's honestly, she killed it.
Yeah.
Do you want to play until the end?
No, we're good.
Yeah?
We're good.
Yeah.
But what do you feel like the song is about though? Yeah.
Like, I don't know, because like when I try to see the song from her perspective, like I'm just like feeling like she wrote this from a place of regret.
Okay.
Like,
wow.
you know,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's definitely about a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And the sincerity she's talking about is not just her sincerity, but the sincerity of like whoever was in her life at the time.
Okay.
Like, you know, so it's like a two-way street. Like, you know, and obviously, I mean, I'm not her. So I hope someday she explains to us like who this song is about.
The story behind the song?
Like the story behind the song. But I just have a feeling that like this is a real story. Like not just a random song that like she wrote.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that like she wrote it from a place of like something that actually happened.
I can see why people are making a bit of a SZA comparison. Not necessarily for her voice per se, but
for the storytelling.
The kind of stories.
Yeah.
You know, relationships.
Yeah. But
regrets.
I can see the similarities. I would say the difference that I see between the two is that SZA is...
Where are you going with this? Why did you get that smirk?
Because SZA is basically future for women.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
she could.
Basically like SZA, and don't get me wrong, I love her music, but SZA's music is kind of toxic. Like, you know, when you listen to it, and it's kind of like fuck boy, but if you're a woman, so fuck girl, I guess. I don't know what the term would be. But you know, Sailorr, there's a little bit of that, but she seems more like, you know, SZA, it's more like, oh, like you do this, fuck you, kind of type of shit. Like, you know, Sailorr,
all over the place.
Like, you know, and it's crashing out, and like Sailorr is like more, because she called herself like a reformed crash out, but it's more like the soft crash out. Like, you know, more like there's something more. There's a sweetness to it. If I had to like explain that.
Okay.
And I think they both have a softness to it, but Sailorr has a sweetness added to that.
Okay.
Because SZA is more brutal
Okay.
in the way she like explains things in her song.
True.
Like,
yeah,
you know, it's more like, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
yo, you're a fuck boy, fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and Sailorr is like, you're a fuck boy, fuck you, but I hope that like you'll be doing well in the future. Kind of like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that's like that's a slight difference that
we need to investigate more.
Yeah. I mean, from my perspective, that's
Yeah.
like the slight difference that I see between the two.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but I can.
She said she's a reformed crash out.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
In the interview that like that I shared with you like today, she said that.
Damn. I think everyone should have a crash out phase.
Yeah.
You know, people have hoe
everyone
phases.
should. Yeah.
They should have a crash out
Yeah,
phase.
I agree.
Where you just like, you know.
You just unleash your rage.
Just,
like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I mean, don't like harm people, but.
Yeah.
Like, just like.
Yeah. Say no to mass shootings.
Yeah. Like, yes. Yes. You know, especially. A certain community. Anyways, you know who you are, but you know, aside from the mass shootings,
crashing out. Besides that, besides mass shootings,
crashing out is good.
It's okay,
Express your feelings, crash out, insult your boss. Yeah. Anyone that you need to like, you know, express your emotions
quit your job
epically, like, you know, like if you have to quit your job, do it well.
You know, like stand on that conference table and insult everyone.
Exactly. Like, you know, like shred the paper, like, you know, like do whatever you need. Yeah. You know, like crash out properly. Like, like we support that. We support that.
Yeah.
Like, you know. Yeah. You know, but
I'm glad we're not big enough yet to get lawsuits.
I'm glad too. And like, if you want to sue us, I welcome it. You know, I mean, there will be a time, like, you know, we might get sued and we'll be ready because ChatGPT knows.
Track number 3.
Grrls Grrl.
Grrls Grrls.
Okay.
Yeah. Sick.
I like the title.
All right. She said this is her favorite.
Yeah. I saw that she said it's her favorite song.
Yeah.
This type of song could be in an anime.
True.
Anime songs often have songs like music like this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make a cliche. If anyone is watching, I'm not trying to make a cliche because she's Asian and whatever, like, you know, but.
She's a good writer.
She is.
I like how she writes.
The storytelling.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like this song in the summer is gonna be big. Like, you know, because I feel like women are gonna like this song and like play this song, like, you know, a lot.
I'm a girl's girl, toes curl when I'm in it. When the world's sweating out of curls.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bi anthem.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Because I was literally about to say, I feel like she's basically saying that she likes both.
You don't wanna now run the block, spinning.
Damn, her and Billy got a collab and shit.
Huh? Say what?
I said her and Billy got a collab.
Oh my god, yes. But don't be wrong, bro. I love Billy, but every time I listen to her, I do love this. I do like the songs, like, you know, but I feel suicidal. Like, you know, Billy as a way.
Okay, her and Doshi got a collab.
Yeah. That was
Grrls
like
Grrl.
Yeah.
All right.
That was like
that was a well-written song.
Yeah.
That was a well-written song.
Really well-written song.
Yeah.
Really, I like the arrangement.
Yeah.
I like the beat.
Yeah.
I like the aesthetic of like the song. Like, you know, when you listen to it, I can, and maybe that's like the anime nerd in me, but I can literally see like a rom-com anime and like let's say the main protagonist is like a woman and she finds a guy at first. The guy is like a female friend and she falls for both, like, you know, something like that. Like, you know.
Okay, all right. Look at you, writer.
No, but it's just like I was kind of like, my brain was working and I was like, oh, this could be like the main theme of a show or something. Like, you know, I was like, yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, you know, and
I like the instruments that she brought in, like those strings, those like plucked string instruments. It feels like the whole vibe so far is it all works. It's like feels cohesive, but each time, like in the second or third track, Sincerity, she brought in the brass instruments during the hook, and this one is like more like these like staccato kind of sounds in these string instruments, but it still feels like her. It still feels like it's in this like Sailor's world.
Mhm.
So I like the
No, I
vibe.
fully agree.
Yeah.
And I really like that she's building her world and that we get to see what it looks like. And now we have like an idea of like what her music is going to be like from like a year from now, 2 years from now.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. So
yeah, we need her on a rap. She's got a rap.
Yeah, yeah. And I would like to see her
like
with someone that like is like kind of like very. You know who I could see her working really well with? Sailorr, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
I think that song would work really well.
Exactly. Like Tyler's synths, kind of the soundscapes with her voice, that'd work really well.
I think her and Tyler could make a great song.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like the universe colliding would actually work together. Like, you know. And even just for the challenge, something I would like to see is her and Travis Scott.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Because what people don't know about Travis is that Travis has his world and like very like rage and all those things. But Travis actually has written and produced for a lot of other people. Yeah. And so Travis is able, if he wants to create a melody that would be like this.
True.
Like, you know, so that's why I'm like, if Travis can do a slow beat and rap slowly and she sings, it could work.
Okay, dream collab.
Like, you know, like, and it would be something unexpected, like, you know.
Sick. Okay.
Something that people would be like, oh, Travis Scott and Sailorr, like, you know, like doesn't mesh, but here we are.
Okay. Highs and lows so far?
A lot of highs so far. Like the writing is exceptional, like really good because for a first project.
Sonically.
Like really cohesive. Writing really good. Like the use of the instruments like is great. But
lows?
Yeah, lows. I don't want to say my advice to her because she's the one making music, not me. But just like a general comment to her and every newer artist in this generation, please go back to 2005. Justin Timberlake, Timbaland, Future Sex Love, Pharrell, like, you know, the song we just played earlier, Love Stone.
And why is that?
Like, because literally, we get like, first of all, that song makes you emotional. You want to cry. Then you're like, you listen to this white boy singing, it's hard. And I'm like, yes, white boy, I believe you. I believe you. Like, you know, and then there's like all
you believe in a white boy is crazy.
It's crazy. let me finish. Like, you know.
And but then, what is about the song?
But
What's
then,
about
like,
their music?
Them at the time, right?
Yeah, that era of music making.
They knew how to make a proper bridge.
Bridges.
So you had like a first beat, then that beat would transition into a bridge. Timbo would give you a second bridge that was completely different from the first one, but still made sense because they sonically were like a good pair. Yeah. Then you don't even expect it. You have like the hint of a third one in the outro. The outro becomes the next song. Transitions. Like, you know, and Beyonce is still one of the rare artists still doing that to this day. Like, you know, if you listen to her Cowboy Carter and like other albums in the past, Renaissance, all these things, she still does that, but it's very rare in this generation to see that.
The songs just end abruptly and then it's just like on to the next thing. And it's like, they're meant to be solos, like singles, right?
And it's like, also, why is the song, and don't get me wrong, so far all the songs have been great, but why are songs in this generation like 2 minutes 40? Like, you know, like, give me 6 minutes. But I'm saying, give me quality 6 minutes. Like, you know, do it properly. Give me instruments, like not just a random beat.
It's for the streams.
Like, you know, like it's
because they got to get those streams up.
And honestly, it's like,
the shorter they are, the more they'll stream through songs. So the more fractions of pennies they get. So.
And honestly, in many ways, like because of what you just said, streaming is ruining the music industry, in my opinion. Like, you know, like regardless of like if you love pop or hip hop or whatever music you like, streaming is actually detrimental to like creating proper music. And I just hope that smaller artists, especially the small ones, not the big ones, will start shifting the narrative. Like, you know, and instead of following what Spotify or Apple Music wants, forcing them to adapt to them. And not the reverse, like, you know. So that's like my highs and lows. What about you, bro?
The arrangements, like the instruments, like sonically, it really fits our vibe. You know, it's like this whole wild child, like black sheep of the group, like, you know, Sailor Moon wearing black grills. Her sound's unique.
No, it's very unique.
Definitely. I don't have many artists these days where their sound is just like, oh, like, okay, it's her. It's really her. It's really like, it really stands out. So I'm definitely hooked. From like some of her singles, like Pookie's Requiem, which we'll play later.
Sincerity.
You know, hang on for that. But I'm definitely hooked on her sound and visuals. And she definitely has like visuals for like at least 3 or 4 of these songs, and they're all stand out. Like they look good. Like I
fully agree. One thing that she does really well is music videos. Like she understands the power of a good music video. Because I feel like a lot of artists, newer artists, they drop albums.
Don't use it well.
And then like
they don't use it well.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, you know, it's like, why are you not dropping your music videos? Especially when it's like a popular song. Drop a video, like, because we want to see what is in your mind.
Or they're generic.
Like, you know,
or they're generic. Like formulaic.
Like, you know,
like they don't have a unique spin on them. So,
which I just don't understand it. Like, you know,
damn, look at us old heads talking about the glory days.
No, but like, it's true. It's like people like, because it's like if you love music, and that's why like, you know, Dochi is great. Like a new addition. Like, you know, Sailorr is great as well, because like she seems to really understand like what it takes to make great art. Is like, give us proper music, but give us proper videos as well. Like, you know, it's a whole package.
It's
like,
world building. World building for sure.
Because if you don't give us the videos, it's like we don't really get to know you. And when I say get to know you, it's like we don't need to know you, the person, but we want to know the artist. So it's like let us come into your stories. Like let us like discover your stories in your mind and all these things. Like, you know.
Sick.
So that being said, 4th one, Beaches Brew. Oh.
Okay.
For now, all I'm seeing is red. I want you dead. Get the drop on your head.
Why'd you react like that?
This feels like a white girl music a little bit.
Damn,
you know?
Relax.
I'm like,
there's white people in Florida, you know that?
I was gonna say something, but I just won't say it.
Oh my god.
It reminds me.
Yeah. Do you like this? No?
Yeah, I'm like.
Not audience approved.
Yeah, this song is.
Our studio audience over there, like, I
don't know. I mean, for the Sabrina fans watching, I guess maybe you guys will love this, but I don't know.
I think the pop kids, people who like pop music,
like they like this song.
Like this.
And I don't even dislike pop music, but this is maybe a bit too pop for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I like. You know what I do like though is she's using different tones.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just confused by this song. I'm just like,
man, let people live. Let people make pop music.
Objectively, no. And like, bro, you know me. I do like some pop. This is objectively not a bad song per se.
It's not a bad song.
It's not for me, I think.
Okay.
Like, you know, like I can see why people would enjoy this song.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about it. I was like, I don't know. It's just, I don't think it's for me.
You're not turning this on when you hop in the car. Be like,
like, no, you know, there's like this summer feeling, this Sailor Moon vibe, like to the song and all that, like, you know. And
this could be an intro theme song, you know.
Exactly, I can see that, like, you know, and
Sailor Moon, the live action,
like exactly, like, you know, or like a reboot of Sailor Moon or some shit. I can see
at some point some studio is gonna get that.
You know, like Disney or something. I don't know. Like,
you know, I don't know who owns the IP for Sailor Moon.
I have no idea either.
Yeah.
But so it's not bad, and actually, once again, this feels very anime-like. How you feel about it?
It's okay. I'm not. It's not my rotation. It's not gonna
exactly.
Be my rotation.
You know. I'm sure some people will enjoy this one. But the next one, you
say that one.
No, you say that one. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
What is with these songs? These song titles are crazy. I can't say this on camera.
That's crazy.
We'll just put the title here.
We'll put the title on the screen, and you guys.
That's crazy ass title.
Yeah, because if I say that, it's a big pause.
All right, next track.
Okay, next track.
It's an interlude.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, next song.
Oh, next song. Down Bad.
That's the only thing that I'm addressing.
I really like this one.
At the Hollywood, like you inventing. As if you wasn't eating me for breakfast. Stop talking to me, listen when I'm venting. I'm the one who mess up on your bedding. You're pointing fingers at me like I'm selfish. But you only call me when you're alone.
Shout out to whoever did the drums on this.
Yeah, no, honestly, the drums are great.
They got seasoning.
Yeah. You guys know what to do.
What's the point of coming back?
Drums on this.
Yo, the drums are great.
Because it's not like a slap.
No, but they're like soft.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's nice. Yeah. This is actually a romantic song.
I mean, most of them are.
Yeah. But this one specifically, I find it more romantic than the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Quick recap.
Quick recap. Down
That's
Bad.
one of my favorites so far. Down
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good song. It has a good vibe. Still, this like summer vibe. You just met someone, you go on the first few dates, like, you know, you start to realize like, oh, I really like this person, but you don't want to. Like, you know, so you start to crash out in your mind. Like, you know, you're like, oh shit, I'm down bad.
My man's
like,
been there before.
I have experience. That's what we will say. Like, you know, and
Down bad.
Down bad, like, you know, and then yeah, I feel like you start to like have feelings for the person and like you express that in a song that sounds like this. That's my feeling.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But how you feel about it?
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I really like the drums.
Yeah.
Production, whoever is working on this album,
you're doing a great job.
Everything fits. Everything makes sense.
Yeah.
Like how soft the drums were.
Yeah, yeah.
And that just like I honestly have like no comments because it's like, yeah.
No, me neither.
That was a banger. Yeah.
No, it was a flawless song. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, like so far in these projects, she's doing a really great job.
Yeah.
So I'm really impressed for like a first project. I'm like, she's gonna go far.
Yeah.
She's gonna go far. Next up, most of you guys probably know the song already. Pookie's Requiem.
Standout single.
Yeah, like we've been blasting this for weeks already.
I need to let you go. I'm hard to get older. I'll say one thing. My requiem of a dream. So whatever, bitch. You got Bushwick. Crop and t-shirt, show a midriff. Got black lipstick, eyebrow bleaching, pussy leaking, whoop making, stole my memes and bump my music. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Got you a mini-me. Bet she meets your mom. Bet you'll get a dog and name it after me. Hey, Pookie. In an alternate reality, I was a true thing, not your new thing.
That's a fire song.
Yeah, no.
We can pause it because y'all gotta.
Yeah,
this song is definitely.
This song is like, yeah.
It's that is a fire. Just like lyrics, the way the drop comes.
Like
on the hook.
The drop is crazy. Like the way she uses her voice. Like like you know, I was like that. The first time I heard the song, I was like, she will be a superstar.
Yeah,
she will be for sure. Like, no, this song is special.
Yeah,
it's definitely a really special song.
Anything else? Pookie's Requiem.
Pookie's Requiem, banger. You guys need to listen to it. You guys need to tap in. You guys need to cry to feel your emotions.
Is this song blown up on TikTok yet?
Yeah, it is.
I just feel like this is like one of those.
Yeah. It's and actually, I don't know if she blew up a lot because it blew up on TikTok or it happened before, but TikTok definitely helped. Yeah, because like the song really blew up on TikTok. And I feel like now everyone is like, oh, who is this girl? Sailorr, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, and also because like, I mean, I don't know if it's weird to say, but I think that like since maybe Jericho and Joyce, right? Like it's been maybe a little while since there's been a big Asian R&B name.
Oh right, yeah,
like,
Joyce Rice, yeah.
Joyce Rice, like you know, and obviously Jenny.
Yeah.
And there's many others, but that's
they're like, who's this Asian chick?
Yeah, like you know, so I feel like everyone is paying attention because like and also because like for the most part she's really embraced by the Black community and by like she's had features with like Summer Walker. Yeah. Like I mean, she is from Jacksonville, so like you know, it's just like
they just made different down there.
Yeah, like if you're from Florida, I'm not even sure I want to talk to you. Like you know, it's just like I'm scared. I'm actually scared of you.
Yeah.
You know, like shit. Like you know. You guys build different out there, like you know,
yeah. Don't fuck around.
Yeah, don't fuck around in Florida. It's a special place for all the wrong reasons.
But yeah,
Yeah, you know. But
All right.
yeah.
Sick.
Next up.
Halfway through the album.
Yeah.
Okay. Next track. We're more than halfway, right?
I think more than halfway.
Yeah.
Next track. Done shaving for you.
Yeah. Done shaving for you.
Okay.
All right. Straight up message. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's dive.
Shout out to having body hair.
Yeah. Yo. Oh my god.
What do you mean? Just these track titles are. I fuck with these track titles, you know.
No. The track title is so funny. I'm just like, why did she choose this one? Like, you know, but it's just like, yeah.
All right, okay, play that shit.
Okay.
Okay, put the lyrics too, if there's. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay, it's up there. I like the instruments.
I like that. I like that. Yes. I'm actually wondering if she sampled birthday sex. That sounds very similar to it. Yeah. This in the summer, yeah, that's gonna be a big song. All the girlies who love their man or like their partner, whoever it is. Yeah.
This is a good song.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah.
There's a slight bridge. Yeah, I fuck with this song.
She could have added another verse in there.
Yeah, I feel like
all these songs are like 2 minutes long.
This song deserves a third verse. Yeah, it's too short. It was really good, and also she gave us like a hint of a bridge, but it was like so short, and I was like, come on, girl, we ask you one thing. Just a longer bridge.
And that at the end, it sounded like she was gonna take it somewhere else.
Yeah,
but then she didn't really.
There was like an added note.
Yeah.
The beat started to change, and I was like, oh, are we going somewhere? And then it just stopped, and I was like,
Very promising, like project for first time.
Yeah.
So far.
And honestly, a great song. Just my only criticism, that song was too short. That's it.
Yeah. My only criticism is this fucking album cover.
Yo, the album cover is insane. Like,
have you seen this album cover? You can obviously see what's going on.
It's,
first of all, I fucking hate cockroaches.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm not sure who likes them. Like, you know, it's just like, what would you like, you know? It's like, why would you like them?
Like what do you... someone needs to ask her in an interview.
Like, why?
Like, please explain the album cover.
Actually, Sailorr, if you find this podcast, I mean, we have time. So if you want to, you know, call us, get like our email, we are willing to interview you. And we know you are very comfortable doing interviews with people who are in their, like, home, I guess, to not say anything else. And
there's like barely any interviews with Sailorr. There's like 4
maybe
or 5
3 or
interviews.
4,
and like 3 of them are like someone in their bedroom wearing their PJs.
Like, you know, and grant you, from what we gathered, you seem to know them personally. So, like, you know, okay.
Anyways.
But yeah, if you see this, I mean, holla at us, like, you know.
Reach out, Asian sister.
Yeah, like, you know, saying like, hey, like, you know, like rush hour connection, like, you know.
But please explain this album cover.
Yeah.
Like, if someone just interpret in the comments, just tell me
if any
what
of
you
you
think
knows.
this means.
Yeah.
Like,
we want to know why.
Like, transformation
into a cockroach.
But into a roach. Like,
also, it's like is she transforming into the cockroach, or the cockroach is?
I mean, there must be cockroaches in Florida.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I mean,
don't say whatever you're gonna say.
You know exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, there's a lot of cockroaches in Florida, and it's not the insects. Anyway, so for the next song.
Yo, what the fuck? Damn, yo.
I said what I said. I don't care.
Yo, that could have been interpreted in very different ways.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna expand on that.
Like, you know,
all right, next track.
Next track.
Can't say all those letters.
Itadakimasu.
Is that the Japanese greeting that when you sit and you eat?
Oh,
like, really? Oh man. All right, correspondent in the back.
Okay.
You know, you got us.
So then, okay.
We got another 2 minutes track.
Let's go. 2 minutes again.
All these tracks be 2 minutes.
Yeah, what is so short?
Yeah.
I do like what she's trying to do there.
Omakase out at the beach with my baby. If I were you beef, spread it wide for days. I need 20 courses, itadakimasu. I don't wanna force it.
Damn, okay, we went to Japan.
Hey, I was gonna say Japan meets America. I'm like, shit.
Talking over sentences, don't care what people say. I don't have no manners, I might fuck you right. Driving hella reckless, donuts in the light. Come let's this for you. Come let's this for you. Come let's this for you.
Oh!
Those ad-libs.
Oh, this is a nasty song. Okay.
Damn, we gotta put up the lyrics.
Yeah, the lyrics are crazy.
I don't want no coffee with
That's
you.
how you say it.
Take me out to know. I miss so spoken but real loud with their wallets. Love the feeling in my cash when it's falling.
Okay, a little bit of toxicity.
Yeah. That, see that?
Yeah.
You know, I can see that.
Damn.
No, she good. I bet you we will see that word a lot on this summer on IG.
This is a TikTok song.
Yeah.
It's a TikTok song.
This is gonna blow up on TikTok for sure.
Yeah. I like how all of her songs, they sound different.
Yeah.
But it still sounds like her. It still sounds cohesive.
Yeah.
So I really like that.
Yeah, I really like that too because like she's telling a story that makes sense in this entire album.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because the story is like obviously about like relationships, falling in love. Yeah. In this case, you know, a man servicing her in private parts. Yes. Like, you know.
Why are you speaking like it's like a documentary on PBS or something?
I don't know, because I'm scared of like YouTube flagging us or something, like, you know.
True, yeah.
The phrase means I humbly receive or let's eat.
Eat. It means let's eat.
Okay, it's a polite and respectful expression used before a meal.
Okay.
Oh, so it's basically like the Japanese version of bon appetit.
Right, okay.
Oh, damn, okay.
Yeah. Damn.
That's dope.
All right.
Yeah.
Girl, you know. All right.
Yeah, that's...
Sailorr likes to get down.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Pause.
Like what you like. It's good. Good. It's healthy, you know?
It is healthy. It was a good vibe.
Yeah.
It was nice to listen to.
Okay.
And I will see that the next time I have a meal.
All right. What kind of meal?
Wait, what?
What?
I don't know. Wait, no. Anyway, moving on to the next question. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Next song, MSG. Shout out to MSG.
Shout out to MSG.
MSG is okay.
MSG is good for you.
It's good for you.
Yeah. You were lied all these years. They lied to you. Feels very like a ocean vibes, like, you know.
I kind of wish she was singing more on this.
Yeah, me too. I wish this was longer because I like the beat. Feels like a body of water.
Okay, that was a quick little interlude.
Yeah, that was really quick.
All right.
Next one called Belly.
Belly?
There's a lot of references to food. I respect that. Yeah.
Jody in a fit, but we having big spreads. And little do you know, I got this on my own. I want my dresses skin tight, baby smooth thighs. I wanna hold you under blue light like we in belly. Feed your white lies until we go back to the telly. Cause you good to me, yeah, that's the prophecy, yeah.
This feels like Frank Ocean.
You know what it is, and co-star he went through.
Suicidal, but in the summer. You know.
I want to know the story behind the song. You got the mind-blown face emoji just on.
She's referencing the movie Belly.
Oh shit.
That's what she's doing.
Okay.
The cover of Belly is Shades of Blue.
Okay.
This is like a big like pop culture hip hop. Belly is from the early 90s, and the blue lights like in Belly.
Yeah.
Because like there's an iconic scene in the movie when like I don't remember if they're in a club or something, but like there's this all these like almost like a negative. She's actually the song is an homage to the movie.
Damn. Okay.
And at the same time, it's partially a breakup song as well and a regret song as well.
Okay, she knows her films.
Like she honestly, she knows her films, and she knows like she's deep into hip hop.
Sick.
She's definitely deep into hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have like older, like, because me it was, for example, my cousins like who showed that to me, like, you know, if you have like older brothers and cousins and stuff like that who were into hip hop as you were growing up, you most likely know the movie, but not everyone in our generation after knows the movie. Okay. Like, you know, but she knows her shit. She really knows her shit.
Cool. Yeah. All right, I respect the reference.
No, me too.
Okay.
Really respect it.
I like that song though.
Yeah, I like the song too. It's really yeah, I don't know, it feels like, you know, like a girl, she's like on the beach, like in her dress, and she's kind of like reminiscing like a relationship or something. Like, you know, and like the boy that she broke up with is probably in the shower crying, regretting his choice, regretting the fact that he was a piece of shit. Like, you know, but then she moved on.
Damn, you spoke from the heart right there.
Don't need to talk.
We need to go to commercial.
Song is
Your Mother's Son.
Your Mother's Son.
This could go in
very
different directions.
A lot of different directions.
Let's see what happens.
The first lyric is insane.
Heard she was a helicopter since she was a kid. I would love
True,
to take
happens.
than your mother did. You can even
talking about an Asian person.
Yeah.
Cause I'm the type of girl who ain't gon' grow or raise your kids. She looks at me like I ain't got no brains.
Oh, nice. That's beat.
If you really love me, why good enough? Keeping up the lies wasn't that good enough.
As a child of immigrants,
Couldn't meet your mom 'cause I ain't good enough.
this is very relatable.
Oh, good enough. Oh, good enough. Hold tight to your mom, you son of a bitch. You are your mama's son, you bitch.
Yo, that's so funny. Hey, she kills me.
You son of tight to your mom, you son of a bitch.
She writes funny lyrics.
Oh my god. This is like the nicest way I've ever seen anyone say son of a bitch. Like, you know, I'm like, damn.
Those were funny lyrics.
Yeah, no, those are like really funny.
That was very, very beautiful way to say you're a bitch to someone's face.
Like basically, like to all the mama's boy, you know who you are, because she said it to you. You know? And but no, the song was like, really funny. Yeah. But the melody was like beautiful.
I can't wait to say this. I can't wait to see this live.
Yeah, me too. Like I really
just really to be screaming in the crowd like you a bitch.
I really, really want to see her live and like.
She's coming to Toronto.
But I feel like it's still very cohesive. It still stays in the same realm. Like you know, she doesn't deviate from that, and the writing. Honestly, whoever is the production team, they did a great job on this project. But even the next one, Cut Up, is great R&B.
All right, Cut Up by Sailorr.
Whoever said R&B died or is dying is completely wrong. Yeah, because she's definitely proved that R&B can be great, can be mainstream, and can reinvent itself. True. You know, so like shout out to her. Yeah. Next up, Cut Up.
Cut on me, don't cut up. I'm prettier. Come over, did I stutter? Cut on me, I'm cutting up real better.
Damn, she's raw.
She's real raw. She's really like cutthroat and shit. Yeah. Like she's a savage.
I like it.
Yeah, she doesn't play.
I could buy a car that's pushed up, but you are auction off a Sotheby's. Cook you rice and be the perfect wife you show off to your family. Shut my mouth, agree to all the things that bother me. A debutante that knows a place.
She needs to rap.
Yeah, I want her to rap.
She's those fast runs.
Yeah,
she's like
she has the flow of a rapper.
Yeah, she's got flow.
Yeah, and just like based on this flow, she can rap. Yeah, like she definitely can. Yeah. know?
It's a good song.
It's a really good song. Yeah, okay. No, it's
Damn. Yeah.
it's a banger.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it's like one of those songs that happen like once in a while where you're like, holy shit.
I could see her being like going into acting.
Oh yeah.
Acting and writing too. Yeah. Because like she
good.
can just write like funny shit.
Like literally she's funny, she can write, we can see a glimpse of rapping, and like she has flow. She definitely has flow.
She's the friend in the group that like people in the friend group, they're low-key obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Because like she's like overly talented, but also she seems to be, obviously we don't know her, but she seems to be like a genuinely nice human being.
Yeah, when I've heard her speak,
Well, because like we've seen like the very rare interviews of her, she seems genuinely so nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like it's gonna be interesting to see where she goes from here, and I really hope the industry doesn't do her dirty.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because like the industry can break you, and
I
feel like someone who's like her.
Yeah.
I hope that people around her protect her from like what we all know the industry can be like.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so because I think that like she's something special, like something that like happens once every 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I want to see how big she can get. You know, because in my opinion, I think she can get as big as Summer Walker or like things like that. Like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, she also is definitely just her look and everything. Like it stands out. Like obviously she's Asian, so it's like, wait, like who's this?
Yeah.
Who's this Asian chick with all the sauce? You know, like what's going on here? They're like they need to check her out, right?
Yeah.
But I think she's versatile.
No,
I think she definitely has the potential to build a career that like goes through evolutions of sounds.
Yeah.
And isn't just like, you know, TikTok like one time kind of thing.
Exactly.
So yeah, I like what I'm hearing.
Yeah, me too. I really hope her first full project album will be an extension of this.
Yeah.
And that we get.
But this is her first album though.
That's her first.
Or she's saying it's her first album. Yeah. She's calling it
like she called it an album, and I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, like let's go then.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but honestly,
solid so far. Yeah.
So far it's solid.
Yeah.
One more song,
yeah.
And we can give you guys our judgment, or we can tell you like what we really think about
so
this.
far 9 Banh Mis out of 10.
Yeah, actually, like, you know, if I had to rate it, like probably like
you know,
9 Fufus.
Yeah, you know, and number 1 special.
Yeah, like, you know, number 1 special. Like like, you know, she solid work. Last one, Will You Lie?
Outro song.
You got me creasing on my forehead, way deeper than the creases in my new braids. Baby, say please if you want me. Will you lie?
It's good, but
it's really good.
It's so simple too.
It's so easy, like but it's like so good, like, you know. Like this summer on TikTok, I was gonna blow up for sure.
Tell me the truth, no, it's for my own good. I hate when you lie, even 2 times you should. If I really had it going my own way, you keep with the smile I got up on my face. The trials and tribulations that you always give. So many blunts I dropped right down into my grave. So many blunts I dropped that I could never save. So many blunts I dropped, will you ever behave? It's because I love you.
Pre-chorus?
Yeah, yo. The first time I heard this, I was like, nah, this is insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, this should be a song. This should be the beginning of like a new song. Because I'm like, it sounds so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah. This part, she could transition
to something else.
Yeah.
And if I were her,
yeah,
I would actually use that and make the first song of my next project.
Cool.
Based on that beat.
Okay, A&R.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm just saying,
Maverick.
If you guys need an A&R, holla at me and at him. We can make you better.
Honestly, I have very little analysis on that because I was just enjoying the track.
No, same.
Yeah.
Like honestly, the track is a banger. Like that track is a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say. Like, you know, just like beat crazy, drop crazy, instruments crazy, voice crazy, Lyrics, funny, crazy.
Yeah.
Like, great. Just a great song.
Yeah.
Like this.
Recap.
So, overall, I think that's a 9.
A 9?
I think that's a 9. There's only one song that I was like, like, no, I was like,
There's the pop song.
Yeah, the pop song. I was like, okay, like, I don't know.
Man, you really don't fuck with pop music.
I was like,
you're not there. You're not there for the masses. Like
it's just like
the democraticness of pop.
No, I'm not. This is a dictatorship. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I want pop, like, give me The Weeknd, give me like Ariana, like, Grande, like, give me, who else is there? Yeah, I don't care. Like, that's it. Like, I'm good with those two. Justin Bieber, give me Justin. Like, that white boy can sing. Like, because we had the first white boy, Timberlake. Then we have a new white boy.
Black people love Justin, JB.
He's one of us.
Yeah.
Like, don't even try this. White people watching this, he is not one of y'all. He's one of us. Yes.
Yeah. They'll swap J-Beebs for, I don't know. Who would you trade for J-Beebs?
J-Beebs for Condoleezza Rice. Yeah, so, like, if you don't want politics, it's on you. But like, it's just like, she's someone that, like,
put up a photo.
Yeah, whoever wants to have her, you can have her. It's fine.
Anyways, in conclusion, Black people love Justin Bieber.
We do. JB, if you see this, by the way, I know you're in Iceland, and the last time you were there, you gave us one of the greatest albums of all time. Purpose.
Oh yeah, he's cooking up some music.
So all I'm saying, this video is not about you, but if you see this, we're waiting for you. Yeah.
All right. That was a very solid debut project.
No, amazing. Yeah, amazing body of work.
Yeah. I hope I've seen very few people actually talk about the album,
which I find kind of weird,
like,
actually.
Boost it up and amp it up.
Yeah.
So I hope it gets the credit.
Yeah,
it deserves.
Me too. I really hope that people who are bigger than us, like those music creators and all that, the big names, I hope they review it. I hope they don't review it like in 2 months. Like, I hope they review it soon.
She's different though. She's different
because she's different. Because I think she deserves the time to listen to it. She deserves the attention to the attention on her in this moment and during this year. And I think she's really next up. I think she's like the next big name of R&B. And I just hope that, like, the labels, the music creators, the music influencers, all these guys take the time to get to know who she is. Yeah. To promote her, to talk about her, because she deserves it. Like, you don't hear projects like this very often. Yeah. Like, and I think it's something special. It's like those.
I feel that.
Yeah, I feel like it's like one of those once in a blue moon type of projects. Like, she did the job. I hope she's proud of herself. I hope her team is proud. I mean, I don't know. Don't even know the girl, but I'm proud of her. Like, like, shit. Like, I'm like, I hope everyone in Jacksonville is proud of her because she's special.
No, the blend of, like, she's definitely not singing about, like, I'm Asian, like, in her song, but you can hear certain kinds of lyrics, like, especially she mentioned some things about family, just a blend of, like, bringing in her Asian roots, but through, like, organic storytelling. It's not. It just, I feel like a lot of media, content or media, or even sometimes music. It's like people feel like they need to push an Asian story or Black story. I gotta represent like my people in a certain way because, like, this is what people believe a narrative about my community should be like. And I think a lot of BIPOC or minorities storytelling is extremely performative.
No, I fully agree.
And I think this is like this is someone who's just being herself, is just telling her own stories. But obviously, because she happens to be, from a Vietnamese family, an Asian family, but also grown up in America, like, she's bringing her stories with her rather than it being like, I'm Asian, like, like, you know,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
No, I fully agree, bro. Like, because I feel like it's yeah, it's a narrative that like even in the Black community, like I don't want to speak for my entire community, but I think that a lot of Black people are tired of it, of being talked about only because we're the Black person who did this, who did that. Like, you know, even the most recent example, Ryan Coogler, like, you know, he was like Sinners, like he was on TV a few weeks ago. Yeah. And this lady was like, oh, like you're the Black director. And he was like, no, I mean, I'm a Black man, but he was like, I'm the director who did this movie, who's successful, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, and this
who
movie,
happens to be.
And I happen to be Black. And which is a great thing to shine, to put the light on my community. But the narrative is not just about me being Black. Like, you know, it's not like just about that. It's like about, I'm a human being who loves making movies, who loves making art. And I just want to share that with people. And I made a great movie who, yes, is woven into Black history with like a fictional element. And that fictional element is also woven in real history, like colonization, all these things, blah, blah, like, you know, and trying to like put all that together, make a proper story. But it's just, like you said, it's like, I think that for a lot of us, we don't want to just define ourselves by, oh, I'm Asian, I'm only Asian, I'm Black, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, we're more than that. Like, you know, and I think that like Western media, especially Hollywood and North American media, doesn't understand the next phase of what it looks like. Because like for the longest time, especially in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, minorities were like, we want to be represented. Then we were represented. Then we were like, wait a minute. We're like, no. We want to be represented the right way. And now that we were like being loud about that, a lot of them, they're being confused because they're like, wait, so you guys don't just want to be like the drug dealer or like the and we're like, no, like,
not the drug dealer.
Like we're like way more than just being like than owning. Because don't get me wrong, it's great that like a lot of immigrant families own restaurants and do those things and have like honest jobs and all those things. But there's way more to the different communities. Like, you know, you have like, you know, engineer, like whatever job it is. Like, you know, there's way more to it. Like, you know, and it's like represent all of us in a more realistic way, not in like the cliche way of what you think we are. And when I say you know exactly who you are. Like, you know, and so yeah, that's why I fully agree with what you said, and I find it very beautiful the way she actually expressed her heritage. And she does it in a very subtle way, because even in the titles of some songs, like, you know, it's like very subtle, like, you know, and it's like, oh, we have like a Japanese title, we have this, we have that, like, you know.
I just like it when my people, they don't prescribe to whatever ideas you know, their parents or their community or society has about, oh, like you're an Asian that's great at this stereotypical way of being Asian. You know, you've achieved stereotypically like desired success. You've achieved financial success. You've achieved, you know, whatever, upper middle management at some corporation. It's just dope to see someone just being themselves and just creating amazing art and just being able to have the platform to do that.
No, I fully agree with you,
and to be witnessed, you know, by others and by her community. So I appreciate that.
And I feel like she's like we said in the other video we made on IG and TikTok, go watch that. She definitely like is a great blend of Vietnamese culture, American culture, and Southern Black culture, like, you know, because she grew up there in the South, surrounded by people who look like me, but and she blended that together like in a very creative way, which is not easy to do, like, you know. So I just applaud her for that. Like,
all right,
great work,
sick,
great work, and can't
solid
wait to
project,
see, project. Can't wait to see what's next.
All right,
and you guys, we will see you next time. We don't know yet like who we're gonna review, but just wait and watch. And we have videos on YouTube, on TikTok, on IG, like, you know, some dummies coming, like whatever is coming. But just stay tuned, stay hydrated, stay blessed, stay prayed up, and see you next time.
Hey,
bro. Hey.
Shout out to you, Sailorr.
Yes.
Breaking bamboo ceilings and shit.
Bamboo ceilings, crazy.